Hey Bekah. Okay, so first off, my hair is bluer now. I went and got it done today for really cheap. I'm really happy about that. Sorry about the lighting in this video. I'm using natural lighting right now because it's so beautiful outside. I couldn't justify closing all the windows, window shades and such. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. But I just wanted to talk about what you talked about for a little bit, but I'm not as into books as you are. I wish I was more of a reader, but dyslexia has really shoved me away from that. And I mean, it's never too late to start, but I've never, probably should put that on silent. But I think that your goal of reading different books throughout the year of 2015 is a really great goal, especially for you. You enjoy reading. It's something that you enjoy doing all the time. So it works for you. It works really well for your lifestyle and for things that you do. For me, that would not be such a good goal. And that reminds me just a little bit of how we compare ourselves to each other. How we say, well, if they can lose 30 pounds in 30 days, why can't I? But regardless, us comparing each other, comparing ourselves to each other is not a very healthy thing. And I am more and more advocating for mental health and good mental health. Looking at your brother or your sister and being like, well, why can't I look like them? Or looking at your coworker and being like, well, why can't I be more like them? I'm sure we've all heard at least once in our life, well, why aren't you more like them? From a parent, a teacher, from anyone. But that's not good mental health at all. No one can be as good as anyone else, and no one can be anyone else. For me, if I wanted to put myself through a lot of stress and ultimately in failure for trying to compete with you in the book reading, it wouldn't be good for my mental health at all. For me, a more plausible goal would be I need to read at least 2 books in a year. Read 2 different books that I haven't read before. Or maybe even something completely different. Watch movies that I've never seen. I don't have a lot of movies that I've seen out there, but I know that that would be a really good goal for me. And comparing myself to you and you comparing yourself to anyone else is not healthy at all. It's not something that needs to be done, or it should be nipped right in the bud as soon as someone starts being like, well, I can be more like them. I can act more like them. If I just do this, you want your relationships to look like someone else's relationships. It will never be like that. The relationship that you're in is going to be very different because you are 2 different and dynamic people, and it's not going to be the same. I applaud you for your goal, and I hope you stick to it. It's great. Anyone watching, especially you, Bekah, need to know what you can handle. And we tell ourselves all the time, well, if they can do it, I should be able to do it. It's not true. You're not them. Your experiences in life are different. You might be able to do more, or you'll do it differently. It's all about you and your health. Regardless, you need to take care of you, and anyone watching needs to take care of them, and I need to take care of me, and no one else can take care of each other until we take care of ourselves. So your goal of reading all those books in 2015 is a great goal for you. That same goal would not be good for me, but my goal of being healthier would be a good goal for me. It might not be the same for you. Everybody's lives are different. Everybody's goals should be different. We don't have to be the same. As long as we're just being good for each other, then we'll be fine. That, my friend, is what I have for you today. Yeah. Sorry, I keep getting text messages. The one time I film, I get text messages. But if we were to... Rebecca, I love you, but you need to quit texting me when I'm trying to do videos. Just to show you, I've gotten hang on. Just from I started filming, I've gotten a bunch of different text messages. And another one from you, Bekah. What is up with that? Seriously. Okay. But regardless,